I used to wake up exhausted, tired. I was eating clean, I was exercising, I was sleeping 8 hours, and yet I felt like I was running on 20% of my batteries. Turns out it wasn't me. It was my mitochondria. And if you've ever dealt with fatigue, brain fog, or felt like you're aging faster than you should, this video might change your life. And here's something powerful. You got your mitochondria from your mom. That means that the energy system that power your mom and your grandma and all the women before them in your life still lives in you. And when you learn how to nourish and activate it, this system, you're not just reclaiming your energy, you're awakening a legacy of power that's always been yours. Let's talk about how. We've been taught to think that mitochondria are the little powerhouses of our cells, but they are much more than that. Mitochondria are the control centers of how your body produces energy, responds to stress, and even decides how fast or how low you age. When they're working well, you feel energized, focused, clear. But when they are breaking down, when they're not functioning well, you feel fatigue, you have brain fog, mood swings, blood sugar crashes, stubborn weight, and accelerated aging. The tricky part, most people have mitochondrial dysfunction long before they start seeing the symptom. One of my clients came to me in her 40s and she said, I'm doing everything right, just like me. I'm doing my exercise, I'm eating clean, sleeping well, but I'm still tired, foggy, and I cannot lose weight. Nothing I do works. So we did a test. We ran the True Health test. It's an epigenetic test that comes with biomarkers related to mitochondrial function. And we discovered in her results that there was elevated ATP synthase, which is an enzyme that when it's high, that means that mitochondria are overworked. Oxidative stress markers were also high, meaning lots of cellular damages. Low nicotinamide levels, meaning impaired NAD metabolism, which is key for cellular repair. Also, elevation in a fat-burning marker called palmitoyl-carnitine, suggesting impaired fatty acid oxidation. And lastly, we also found biomarkers for metabolic health, such as high hemoglobin A1C, impairing blood sugar control. In other words, her mitochondria were struggling and her metabolism was paying the price. We didn't guess what to do next. We used data. So she began wearing a biosensor, which is basically a continuous glucose monitor to track her glucose spikes in blood, tracking how her body would respond to stress, nutrition, sleep, and other lifestyle interventions, tracking how her body responded to food, stress, sleep, and exercise in real time. In just 3 months, her energy returned, she lost 20 pounds without extreme dieting, and she finally said, I feel like myself again. Mitochondrial dysfunction is one of the hallmarks of aging. But here's what most people don't realize. It starts decades before any chronic disease shows up. It affects everything, your metabolism, your hormones, your brain, your heart. And the earlier you address it, the better your chance of living with energy, not just longer, but better. So here are 5 science-backed habits that you can do to help restore mitochondrial health starting today. Number 1, eat pomegranate. Yes, you heard me. You can also eat berries and walnut. Pomegranate feeds certain gut bacteria, specifically they're called Akkermansia. And this bacteria produce a compound named urolithin A, which is a biotic, meaning it's generated after it went through the bacteria. So you're feeding a bacteria that produce this compound, and this magic compound actually helps generating more mitochondria or new mitochondria. It also helps your body to clean out damaged mitochondria, replacing them with better functioning ones. Kind of like taking out the cellular trash so your energy systems run more efficiently. You're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding your mitochondrial factory. Number 2, use a continuous glucose monitor or a biosensor. Every glucose spike sends a wave of stress in your cells, especially in your mitochondria. By tracking your real-time response, you will learn which foods keep your blood sugar stable and which one drain your energy. Number 3, try fasted movement. I do that every morning. A simple 20-minute walk before breakfast can activate 2 very important cellular pathways. One is the AMPK, AMP activated protein kinase. This is your body's energy sense. So when energy is low, like during fasting or movement, AMPK turns on to help create more energy. It improves fat burning, it improves insulin response or sensitivity, and it switches on repair processes. And the second pathway is called peroxisome proliferator activator receptor gamma coactivator 1 alpha. So this PGC1 alpha is the master regulator of mitochondrial biogenesis. So it tells your body to make new and healthy mitochondria, enhancing endurance and creating even more energy to use. Together, these pathways help your body use energy better, more efficiently, reducing inflammation and literally rebuilding your cellular powerhouses. Number 4, embrace short cold exposure. And I don't like this one, but sometimes during summer I do it. It's basically cold showers. So you take your bath, you take your shower as usual, and then at the end, just open and put it cold and just hold on there for 1 minute or 2, and that will super activate your metabolism. It's going to stimulate cellular resilience to improve mitochondrial function. And number 5, prioritize sleep and stress recovery. Mitochondrial repairs and regenerates while we sleep. Chronic stress affects mitochondria. Learn something that you can do to reduce your anxiety and your stress levels. Even 10 minutes of quiet meditation or breath work a day can protect your energy over the long run. If you're tired of being tired, if your energy crashes are starting to affect in a way that it feels like your new normal, it's time to look deeper. Your mitochondria may be waving a white flag, and the good news is that you can support them. You already carry the strength of generations in your cells. Now it's time to activate it. You want to learn more about how to optimize your metabolic health, improve your energy, and reverse cellular aging naturally? Head over to www.healthspan.mariselrocha.com and schedule your free discovery call with me. We will review your current habits, how your lifestyle habits are working or not for you, and look at how your biology is aging on the inside, creating a personalized plan to help you feel vibrant, strong, and energized. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.